Hi everyone, it's Roland Cloutier, Global Chief Security Officer and Digital Enablement Executive. Welcome back to another episode of Security Sparks, Insights for Pros, our series sponsored by Hybrid Pathways, a New Era company. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things you may want to focus on in the coming year and why. The next few videos in this series will address them in more detail, but I want to mention them today at a high level to give you some context. The first part of our series will be focusing on key areas of opportunity to create meaningful change, advancements, and to solidify the foundational aspects of your changing cyber environment. The sophistication of the adversary has dramatically changed, and the introduction of leapfrog technology into your business ecosystem has subsequently changed your priorities and focuses. The reality in business is that we simply can't do everything. However, there are a few areas that we need to focus on to ensure our businesses are ready to face the changing threat landscape, embrace new opportunities, and brave the shifting regulation environment which we find ourselves in today. We all need to prioritize based on our business risk and opportunity, so here are my top picks. AI, of course. Everyone has been focused on AI, and whether you're using it within your enterprise environments inclusive of generative AI, or you've been using it for 10 years as part of your product suite, the world has forced us to take a good hard look at AI and examine our readiness to manage it in a more profound way. There are 3 real aspects that we must consider around AI. The first will be around AI infrastructure defense. There are old and new approaches to this, but the reality is that practitioners can apply 80% of their existing service capability to better protect and enable AI services within their own environments. Secondly, we need to consider security as a consumer of AI. Our 3rd, 4th, and 5th party partners are using AI, which is most probably integrated into our digital data infrastructures. So, our approach to being a consumer of AI as a business will be as important as designing it and delivering it to market. The last area of AI we will want to focus on in the coming year is transparency and validation for compliance assurance. Your customers and partners will be pressured to provide a level of compliance and appropriate use for AI, and ensuring you're able to meet those needs will be of great importance. My second big focus for this year is environmental and ecosystem defense platforms. We hear a lot of new vendor areas coming out like DSPM, CSPM, ASPM, but it's really the PM perspective that we need to consider. Platform enablement technology gives us the visibility, insight, and risk management needed to effectively operate a broad and diverse security operations program. Platform management technology in key areas provides you with an ability to answer these 3 simple questions. How do I know what my visibility and blind spots are? How do I create an end-to-end understanding of the technology and defense assets I have? How do I use this defense ecosystem platform and context to understand my risks better and make better informed business decisions as a security leader? Our 3rd big area is identity, and I know what everyone's thinking. We've done IDM programs, revamped AAA, and advanced our controls. Congratulations. I'm talking about identity and beyond. We need to take it to the next step. First, we have to go beyond centralization. Key issues around authentication today include the advanced authentication techniques needed to reduce friction and add real improvements into threat and risk-based authentication. We must ensure the completeness of our IAM implementations across all of our operating environments and establish a much stronger focus on privileged account defense. Additionally, we must be concerned with identity verification. Your enterprise has to have end-to-end identity assurance. By doing these things, we're ensuring we remove critical flaws in the weak underbelly of technology infrastructures. And finally, we have to go beyond human. Our focus has been on usernames and passwords, but we must start thinking about all the aspects of AAA. We must examine key technology architectures like tokenization and certificate environments. We also have to deep dive into our microservices environments as they enable most of our modern operating platforms. Now, data defense and access assurance is the next critical area that I think organizations must focus on in the coming year. I predict that more than 1/3 of the CISO's job function in the coming years will have to do with the data defense and access assurance programs. With hundreds of pending data privacy, data security, and consumer defense laws being developed around the globe, security, risk, and privacy executives will need to ensure they have the capabilities to provide the following 4 functions concerning their data. Where is it? What is it? Who has access to it? Where has it been? And where did it go? These may sound simple, but they're anything but. Your ability to provide these functions is directly related to your company's success in the use of data, inclusive of AI, digital transformation programs, and global regulatory advancements. Our final area is a new focus on APIs. The future of digital ecosystems hinges on our APIs. It is perhaps one of the most prolific yet overlooked technologies within our environment today, and it will only grow with our use of cloud-enabled technologies and AI. Every practitioner needs to ask themselves these simple questions. Do I know where every API in use is? Do I know what they have access to? Do I know who has access to them? And do I know the AAA methods in place that they use? And finally, are they covered by our threat management infrastructure? The fact is that these are hard questions to ask and even harder questions to answer. In further videos, we'll go into great detail on API defense. There you have it, the key issues I think you need to focus on for security, risk, and privacy practitioners to consider in the coming year, and plenty of opportunity to accelerate your business through tackling these issues. Thanks for listening, and I hope this sparks some insight for you and your security program. Join us for our next episodes as we break down each one of these New Year priorities.